country, pop, rock and roll, all at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Programs presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss, and affiliates.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
New Age radio show brought to you by the Tuff Law Firm. We're the toughest law firm in town. We have the toughest lawyers around answering your toughest legal questions. We're a radio show by the Tuff Law Firm, PLLC, brought to you by our host, Bruce Tuff.
Hey, thank you, Brandon. I love that intro. I thought I was going to get to do the intro, but Brandon hijacked it from me. We call him the Wonder Boy in the law firm. Also, we have Jeremy. Yeah, we have Jeremy Hall here as well. So this is a trifecta for your legal questions. This is our pilot show, so I just want to say welcome to all our listeners and all our viewers out there. We're going to be answering your toughest legal questions. We're going to keep this fun. We're going to keep it good. We're going to keep it informative. Let me tell you a little bit about the Tuff Law Firm. I've been doing this for 40 years, believe it or not. I know I don't look that way. Yeah, man. Yay.
Don't look a day over 39.
Hey, thank you, Jeremy. I love you.
Love you too.
Hey, so people always ask me, they go, hey, Bruce, what kind of law do you do? And I go, well, hell, let me just tell you what we did this week. So we have client meetings on Monday. We had a briefing with one of our doctors on one of the personal injury cases that we have going to trial next week. We had a case in Galveston for, an associate of ours had a little criminal matter down there. Don't mess with the cops in Galveston. And how'd you like that drive down there, Brandon?
Oh, that was miserable.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. We actually had 2 clients that day.
Oh, we did.
2 dismissals, 2 for 2.
Attaboy.
2 dismissals,
Yes, sir.
Getting up at 6 in the morning for a 2-hour drive to Galveston. So
Batting 1,000.
Little bit of criminal, little bit of
Cha-ching.
personal injury. And then we had a pretrial hearing, which was really fun, and we did a picture on the courthouse steps of Montgomery County. We went and visited our favorite judges in the courthouse.
Yes,
Judge
sir.
Santini is one of the most fantastic judges that I've ever had the experience of appearing before, and also Judge Spays, both judges in Montgomery County. We do a lot of practice in Montgomery County. But today we had a hearing in Harris County on a motion for new trial hearing. So we do just about everything. I can cover every area of law from probate, estate, civil trial litigation work, real estate, construction, criminal law, personal injury law. Did I leave anything out, gentlemen?
Appeals.
Oh, appeals. Oh, I forgot about that. We're doing a mandamus right now, so we had a lunch with an attorney. We get a lot of attorney referrals. So we were having lunch, and Brandon's working on the mandamus realtor and interest response today. How's that coming, Brandon?
Diana, I'm working very hard on it right now as we speak.
Okay, let me tell you about Diana, the honey badger. She's our, first of all, we have a spirit animal in our law firm. It's called the honey badger. And then Diana is the true honey badger. And she doesn't let us get away with nothing.
Nada.
Not allowed to have too much fun.
Yeah, we're in trouble. So right now we're having fun, and we're in trouble for that, although we call that marketing for the law firm. I don't get it, but we have a whole contingent at the office, and they're standing by to to assist any of our clients. So even though no one thinks we're working, we're actually working. Yes.
All day.
We're
Yeah.
hiding from Diana live on the radio.
Oh, and this is going to be, when we get back to the office, we are going to have hell to pay, I guarantee you. Yeah, it'll be fun.
How long can we stay?
I think
They
we
have
stay all,
cots, I heard. We
we
can spend
stay
the
all
night.
afternoon.
Let's.
Okay, so one thing that we've got to set is, for our first show, we've got to set the ground rules. So the rules are, there are no rules. Do you know that, guys? I just want to make that clear for you.
No holds barred.
Yes.
No rules.
So when I was talking about the radio show, I asked for some advice. So I asked advice from Nelda Blair, and I said, Nelda, we're doing a radio show tomorrow. Do you have any advice for us? And she said, Jeremy,
She said that we should keep it clean.
and use big words.
Use big words. She said, you're all smart
You're
guys.
smart boys. She said boys. You're
Yeah.
smart boys.
You have an extensive vocabulary. Be sure to use it. So, Aunt Nelda, we shall.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you. And also in the radio room, we have Mommy Manda, and she's going to keep an eye on us. She told us, look, guys, quit objectifying. I don't want you to say anything about girls. And I said, you know
Never.
what, Amanda, there are cute women lawyers, but I guess we can't use the word cute anymore. So we can't say you're good looking, we
Straight.
like
handsome,
you.
handsome women lawyers.
I've
That's
got a
it.
new, guys, I got a new world. So this is the word. If there's someone cute on our show, we're going to just call them smart. So,
Wicked smart.
Yeah, wicked.
She looks wicked smart.
Wicked smart. So is Mommy Amanda, will we describe her? She's wicked smart.
She is wicked smart.
All right, Nelda, she wicked
No
smart.
comment.
Wicked smart.
How about
The smartest.
How about our honey badger?
She is wicked smart.
All right.
She's literally
Both ways.
wicked smart.
Literally wicked smart.
Love it, love it. All right, so what we're going to do is our first segment is going to be our best segment, of course. We always do the first I guess they're all going to be best, but our first segment is going to be about personal injury. And I know probably everybody who is listening has had some kind of accident, been injured, or knows someone in the family or has a friend that has been hurt in an accident or has caused an accident or has been involved in something. So, yay, yay. So what I've got is I've got the Wonder Boy here, and the Wonder Boy is going to talk a lot about personal injury, going to tell you a little bit about what you need to know, whether you need to go to a doctor first or your lawyer first, who to call, what to do, and we're going to give you everything you need. And then you can call in and ask us questions, and we want the questions to be your toughest questions.
The toughest.
We will hold nothing back for you.
We'll answer all of them.
Absolutely. All right, what's your sun sign?
What is a sun sign?
Well,
Astrological sign.
it is, right. It's why
I think mine is a Capri Sun.
that's what I do. I ask every waitress, what's your sun sign?
If you're going to talk to smart girls, you need to know this.
That's true.
I'm pretty
know
sure
your
it's a
sign.
Capri Sun.
I'm an Aries. Capri Sun.
I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer, so I'm
Oh,
told.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
All right. All right. We're going to break for a commercial. We want to thank you. And coming up is Wonder Boy, Brandon Radin. I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Pop. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss. For your favorite songs, use WhatsApp. The number 936-900-2380.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family.
Everyone loves
today.
animals. Some people even make them wear seatbelts. But not all people wear seatbelts, which is ridiculous because seatbelts save lives. Don't be a statistic this year. If you love it, click it.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
Welcome back to the Legal Fix, where we're answering your toughest legal questions.
Toughest legal questions.
I'm Jeremy Hall, and I'm here with Brandon Riley, the Wonder Boy, and our host, Bruce Tuff. And
Host with the most.
Host with the most. Bruce, what are we talking about today?
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Well, we're going to launch right into our second segment, and boy wonder, I'm going to ask you a question. Why do personal injury lawyers have such a bad rap, and tell us about it.
Man, I think that's an excellent question, Bruce. I like to always tell people when they give me a funny look after I tell them that I do personal injury work about the McDonald's case. So most people have heard of the McDonald's case, the woman who spilled her coffee on herself to make a quick buck off of McDonald's. But what most people don't know is what actually happened to this poor old lady when she spilled her coffee cup from McDonald's. She ended up with third-degree burns in her inner thigh and some other areas that we don't even need to discuss. Thank you, Aunt Nelda.
And Mommy Manda.
And Mommy Amanda, Mama Bear, yes ma'am. For this lady, I believe she recovered $2.9 million. And I guess the question you have to ask yourself is, would you allow your entire inner thigh to be burned off by a cup of coffee for $2.9 million? And if your answer is yes, I would suggest you go see a counselor. If your answer is no, then you would understand why personal injury attorneys exist, to help people in their time of need for an injury that occurred to them as a result of someone else's negligence. So with the McDonald's coffee burn victim, the company had developed a policy to maintain the temperature of the coffee over 180 degrees. This prevents the half-life or extends the half-life of the coffee so that it doesn't develop a bitter taste. They did this to save money, but in the end what it resulted in was severe, severe lifelong injuries to this poor woman.
They also can sell more coffee with less product that way, too.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I tell people I'm a personal injury attorney and they give me the funny look, I drop them the McDonald's case. You should look it up. They actually have a Netflix documentary detailing all the graphic and brutal injuries she sustained as a result of her 185-degree cup of coffee. Now, back to you, host with the most, Bruce Tuff.
Hey, you know what it reminds me of is, so when you said we want to help people, I thought about why I wanted to become a lawyer. So I think I've told you this.
Why
Brandon.
did you become a lawyer?
I wanted.
You wanted to be a cheerleader first, right?
I did. I
He
was
was.
a cheerleader.
He was,
I was
excuse
and I'm glad you said that because I was a varsity cheerleader at the University of Houston. I lettered in cheer. I'm a letter winner in cheerleading, and I was a professional cheerleader. So I taught gymnastics and double stunts for. You wouldn't look at it now, but back then I was a beast, you know. But
So could you do a backflip?
oh, absolutely, backflip. I would do them. I'd go
layout,
100 yards of
pirouette.
those. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could throw Mommy Manda over the building.
Pics
Yeah,
or it
I
didn't
could-
happen.
Oh yeah,
Nice. Let's
yeah.
see some photos.
Yeah.
I'm all in. So back to the I
Why
wanted-
did you become an
why
attorney?
So I wanted to help people. I wanted to feel good about myself every day. If I don't feel good about myself every day, there's something wrong. Every day I go to work, I feel good about myself because I'm helping people. And I just wanted to make enough of an income to support my family. And money is not a driving factor for me. It's helping people and feeling good about myself. And hey guys, if you don't feel good about yourselves every day, there's something wrong. Do you feel good about yourself?
I love what I do.
At the
I love
Tough Law
helping
Firm,
people
we do. Absolutely, no doubt.
and having fun along the way. Absolutely.
Hey, so let me ask you, Wonder Boy, I'm going to shoot it back to you. Tell me the first thing, when you're in an automobile accident, you don't know what's going on, someone plows into the rear end of you, you're sitting there going, oh my God. What do you do? What's your advice to someone like that?
The first thing you need to do is get your car out of the way, because people so often just leave their car parked with a fender bender in the middle of the freeway waiting to die. But realistically, you should call the police. You need a documentation of what happened in the accident. You need an official report detailing the incident and any witnesses you can find to testify to what happened and give a witness statement is so important. Without that documentation, it's your word versus the other car driver's word. And unless it's a clear-cut case, which we've had plenty of contested liability cases here lately, you're going to run into a lot of problems.
So
And then
why
the
is
next thing,
why is calling the police important?
you need a government official documenting what happened and an expert in the field of accident reconstruction, such as a police officer or a state trooper, to identify the parties involved and the nature of the accident.
How many of those cases, personal injury cases, do you use the police report?
100%.
All of them?
Even the ones that I don't like the police report, we still have to use them.
100% of the time.
100% of the time. In car wreck cases.
Car wreck cases, don't be scared to call the police because your lawyer will need it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's critical to call the police. This is definitely one of those times that you want to put aside any prejudice towards the police and call them for your own benefit.
Do it.
The next person you need to call, besides the tough law firm, is the emergency room. And you need to go see your doctor and let them tell you what's wrong with you. I have several friends who have come to me years and years after their car accident to tell me, man, my lower back hurts so bad all the time. And it's all because I got rear-ended and I didn't do anything about it, and now it's too late. And at the end of the day, you don't want to be hurt twice. You get hurt in the accident in the initial, and then you get hurt a second time by not doing anything to correct the injury that occurred at the beginning. And I couldn't stress it enough. Call your doctor or go to the hospital and find out what's wrong with you. Maybe nothing, but if there is something wrong and you don't diagnose it, you may never get to recover any kind of compensation to offset the injury that has happened. So what was your next question, tough man?
All right, so when someone calls in and says, I was hurt in an accident, can they come in for a free consultation?
Absolutely, absolutely. We love to bring clients in and go over everything that's occurred, including their medical records, and give them an opportunity to understand the process. So in these types of incidents, you have the right to collect a compensation, a judgment, or a settlement to make you whole. And although being made whole in a car accident may be impossible, the closest thing the legal system has come up with is monetary compensation for your injuries. And what that looks like is a litany of different types of injuries that you could suffer as a result of a car accident. So let's say you were in a rollover accident and you broke 4 ribs and you wanted to be compensated. But in addition to that, you had a brain injury or some other form of psychological injury like PTSD. You would have the right to collect your pain and suffering as it relates to those broken bones, your past medical bills, your future medical bills that may be incurred, as well as your mental anguish as a result of the accident for the fear and the trauma that you incurred as due to the accident. Excuse me.
Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take some calls for our next segment, and we're going to take any of your calls. So if you want to call in, please call in with your tough legal questions for the legal facts.
Questions.
Yeah. Let's go to commercial.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
I'm here for your blood! One donation saves 3 lives. To the Hero Bus! Donation time. Hey, you ready to donate? Oh!
Hey there, this is Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road.
Talk, text, crash. Brought to you by TxDOT.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Bruce Tuff on the Legal Fix, and we're entering our segment where we can take in callers. First of all, I got to thank Brandon for this nice, tasty Monte Cristo cigar that he gifted me today.
Very welcome.
That's what we're going to do on the Legal Fix. We're going to have our cigars after each show, okay?
To celebrate.
All right, so we've got a caller on the line. Let's take our first call.
Caller, are you there?
Yes, my name is Maria, and I was rear-ended and a couple weeks ago, and I haven't, and I didn't go to the doctor, and so now my back is starting to hurt.
Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry you were in an accident. Party foul. I cleared my throat on radio.
You gotta stop doing that,
Maria,
Brandon.
you'll have to forgive me. I'm not going to clear my throat again, Bruce. So the first thing you need to do is come see us. We'll have a free consultation. We'll go over everything that's happened. We'll assemble all your information, and we'll see if we can help you. The next thing you should do is go ahead and start looking for a chiropractor.
Okay.
So where was this accident? Do you know the approximate location?
It was on traffic on I-45 and the 336.
Has the insurance company called you yet?
No.
Was a police report made?
I'm sorry?
Did you get a police report?
Yes.
Very
Atta
good.
girl.
Very good. So we will also want to go over things not to do. First of all, do not give a recorded statement ever. Nope, not ever.
Not without the Wonder Boy.
Not without Boy Wonder there. The insurance company wants to get you on a recorded statement and pin you down to the facts that you tell them in that moment for the rest of the time that they have a case with you. And they will do everything in their power to get you to say things that you don't really mean, like you're not hurt that bad and yeah, you're doing fine and you'll be okay, so that they can turn around later on and tell either your attorney or you weren't hurt and you don't need any money. So
Yeah, the first thing they always say is they go, "Hey, Maria, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm fine." "Are you sure you're okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay." "Okay, sure you're fine?" "Yeah, I'm okay." That's how they started out. But you're really not. You're not okay.
thank you so much for your call in, Maria.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Do we have another
I bet
call?
Maria's cute. Oh, smart.
Smart. Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
All right.
Brandon, you said go to the chiropractor. Bruce was talking about that earlier. Bruce, why do we tell people to go to the chiropractor?
Well, you know, there's two medical doctors, chiropractors. If you have a soft tissue injury, I found that chiropractic treatment is really effective, and it's good to start early and often. One of the reasons is it takes good care of you, and it treats the soft tissue injury that's either a sprain or strain. So thank you, Jeremy. All right, we have another caller.
Hello? This is Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah. Hi. So
Yes.
I recently missed work due to an accident that I was in. Is there any way that I can get time back for work missed?
Mark was your name, correct?
Yes.
Mark, that's an excellent question. The answer is absolutely, if you call an attorney, specifically the Tuff Law Firm. Part of your compensable damage model that I did not discuss earlier also includes lost wages. So lost earning capacity or lost wages. So your time off work can be calculated and you can be compensated for that, absolutely.
You know, part of lost wage is if, and I had people ask me this before, they go, you know, I still got paid, but I had to take my vacation days, I had to take my personal days, and I really didn't lose money. But no, you gotta, that's
Niche,
compensable.
niche,
You
niche.
get those because
That's a
you've
niche,
lost
niche.
those dates. So you want to get paid for that. You lose your
Absolutely.
vacation days, you lose your personal days. That is all compensable, and sometimes it comes under the personal injury protection portion of your insurance policy, and you have a minimum limits of $2,500. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, and that covers your 80% of the lost wage and all the medical, so you can get coverage on that. If you don't have PIP, you need to get it. Everybody.
And that just adds to your total recovery.
Correct.
And Brandon, you have one of the exhibits that we showed the jury when we were talking about monetary
Yes.
damages with you, don't you?
So, Bruce, I have the billion-dollar question for you. What is your worst contested liability auto accident case in the past year?
Oh, good. I'm glad you narrowed it to past year, because it seemed like all I got was contested liability cases. So No, we had one. It was a really interesting case. I loved our client. She was great. She drove by this intersection on Boudreaux in '99 a bunch, and I tell you, I went by and looked at it, and there is a blind spot, but it was two people rammed right into each other head on, both saying, "I had a green light." And that gets real complicated. And she went to a couple of lawyers that didn't take the case. She came to us. She says, "Hey, by the way, the person that hit me is suing me, and I had a green light." So we took the case. We did. We took the case. We countersued against the negligent driver.
Toughest attorneys in town.
We are tough for you. And we took that case all the way. Went to our first mediation. It actually got busted because the insurance company wasn't going to honor our claim, and we just marched forward like honey badgers because we don't care. We went forward. So we started marching forward for trial. We got their experts struck. We had our experts designated. And sure enough, we get to mediation right before trial, and we got her like $50,000, and it was a contested liability case. So it was a big recovery for her and one of our great clients. But you have to be tough. You've got to be tough for your clients, and we are. So that was one. It was a great question. Great question.
What was the defendant, the other party, like?
When we were in the mediation, the attorney said, I said, "Hey, look, come and talk to my client, because my client, I have nothing to hide from you. Talk to my client." She didn't want me talking to her client. Her client was just a red hot mess. And when I met her, and she says, "Well, she can't really talk to you," and I went, "Okay, well, I see that's a sign." And then the first thing I did is set her for deposition.
Notice of deposition.
Yes, first thing you do, notice for deposition.
Got him.
Yeah. Tink, tink. So it was, yeah, so that helped. That helped facilitate it. You know, we've been doing this for, I think, with the combined amount of law practice in our office, we're probably 120 years of combined legal experience. So we know what we're doing.
Over a century.
What's the largest verdict or judgment or settlement you've ever been awarded?
It's been in the millions. So it's been in the millions. It was a confidential settlement, the biggest one, but multiple millions of dollars, a very, very tragic, severe car accident case. I've handled some burn cases, handled a bunch of personal injury cases. But I want to say thank you guys. What a great segment this is, and thank you for joining me on it. And we're going to keep this going. We're going to have the Legal Fix every Friday at noon. We're going to be answering your toughest legal questions. We're going to handle the toughest legal problems. I mean, things that you know about, like traffic tickets and family law, and what happens when a relative dies and we don't have a will. I've got a great attorney, Joanne Linzer, and she's really, really smart, and she's going to be on our show for criminal law. But I want to thank the Boy Wonder. I want to thank Jeremy Hall. We're going to be talking about what is it, Brandon? What are we going to talk about on our next
We're going to talk about baby mama drama.
Oh, family law, and we're going to have our super lawyer Jeremy Hall, who'll be presenting for next Friday Legal Fix. We'll see you at noon. Thank you.